Hello everybody. This is going to be just a quick extemporaneous review of the book The Long Walk by Stephen King, mainly because of two reasons. One, the movie's out right now, and I figured why not have a discussion about a book that has a movie adaptation in theaters. And two, I wanted to show off my vocabulary by correctly using the term extemporaneous. So anyway, there's not really a whole lot to say about this book, but on spoilers, I actually really like this book. It's a really well-written novel. It's well worth reading. There isn't much below the surface in this novel. It is what it is. The plot is very simple in the setup. In a future, I'm going to guess probably somewhat fascist U.S., which could be the present right now. But anyway, every year 100 kids are chosen to go on what's called the Long Walk. They start and they keep walking at the rate of 4 miles per hour until there's only one left, and the one that's left wins. Basically, apparently wins whatever they want to ask for, but I've got to believe that at the end of this walk, whoever wins is rarely in good enough of a position to actually ask for anything. But anyway, we follow the character of Ray Garrity. He's a native of a small town in Maine, of course, because this is Stephen King, so everything has to be from Maine, at least in that point in his career. And we follow him as he gets to know the other kids that are walking, that as he forms friendships, as he comes to hate some other ones, and we just follow him for the entire 5 days that it takes to walk from the very top of Maine all the way down into Massachusetts. It's a long, like I said, it's a long walk, and nobody's happy at the end of it. Let's put it that way. I'm not really sure I like the ending of this novel, but that's a continuing problem with a lot of Stephen King novels, so I'm not going to hold it against this. I don't know how best to explain the themes of this, because the themes are pretty much right there on the surface. I guess I could, if I were really going to dig, I could say something about how going on a long walk like this parallels life, and how nobody gets out alive. You only win if you're the very last one. You're still close to death anyway, even at that end. But to be honest with you, I think doing that would add a little bit too much to the novel that it really can't support. Really, this is almost a series of short stories and vignettes, as Ray Garrity talks to the other kids that are walking with him, as he learns about them, as they accept their fate or don't accept their fate, depending. But yeah, it's a very good book. I haven't seen the movie yet. I don't know. It looks like they adapted it well. I hear it was done well, but like I said, I can't really say much about the movie, but I can say the book is well worth reading. It's not a very long read. It's like 250 pages, I think. Anyway, next up will be Piranesi sometime this weekend, and then I started reading a book called Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy. And I'm pretty sure I'll have a lot to say about it. Pretty sure it's not going to be for everybody, but anyway, that's well off in the future. That's at the earliest sometime next week. But anyway, have a great day. Bye-bye.